Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Quantum Leap Futures Morning Leap Session. My name is Doug McKay. I'm the founder of Quantum Leap Futures. Each morning we get together in these live go-to sessions to take a look at the macro to micro, take a look at the structure of the market, and then we drill down into the trade levels, our targets. And we create four main hypotheses. Why do we create multiple hypotheses? We do not know what the market's going to do. So what we do is we create a plan based on what the possibilities are. Then we observe the open and see who's in control, and then see which trade plan best fits what the market is doing. And then we execute against our trade plan and our trade levels. Please read through the disclaimer. Nobody at Quantum Leap is a certified trading advisor. We are retail traders operating within a self-organized learning environment. Past performance is not indicative of future results, and trades that you see in Quantum Leap are for education purposes only. Please trade your own due diligence, your own trade plan, and your own risk metrics. This is a subscription room. If you're interested in checking out, send me an email at quantumleapfutures@gmail.com. There's no website, there's no blog. This is not a commercial venture. We do this live in the go-to each morning, and then we do live trading and analysis during the course of the trading day. All right, so last night I did do a video on the Mr. Sneaky setup, because we had three beautiful Mr. Sneakies that basically caught each turn in the market yesterday. Our main hypothesis was an open auction in range, a move down somewhere between the range low and the range from I think it was Friday. We were looking for, prior day, Monday. We are looking for, it is Friday. We are looking for a rotation up through into the naked VPOC and the naked close, and our extended target was up here at 22.74 with the possibility of making a new all-time high. And basically that's what we got, but what we got is rejection of a former price acceptance area and a strong move off, and since then we've been unable to get back above the naked VPOC from yesterday, and we come down and tested the lows from yesterday. Although we're creating a week low, we do have a week high as well, but the point of the matter is this could be the start of a larger move down towards the 52 area and possibly even further down. So let's just step back for a second, take a look at the macro to micro. So I start my day each morning with a monthly, and I use a 9 EMA, a 20 SMA on all my charts, and I'm looking to see where we are within the trend and where the trend is being violated on each time frame. Beautiful upward trend, challenged at the end of 15, beginning of 16, then we get the continuation pattern, and we don't even start to challenge the trend on the monthly till we get down to the 2171 area. Trend is very much intact. Same thing on the weekly. We've got good slope, good separation. We don't challenge the trend until we get down to the 2232.50 area, although we are seeing possibility of an inside week. But we did just make a new all-time high. The risk is still to the upside. On the daily, you can see that we did get the inside bar, and we're coming down, and we're lost a slope and separation. We're coming down, and we're challenging the trend on the daily. I'd be watching for a break below the 57.75 area for confirmation, and possible move down to the 52. As we move into the intraday, you can see that we do have have rejection, strong rejection from yesterday, and then we broke below the 9 and the 20, and so far we've been unable to hold above the 9, and we've got possibility of a start of a downward trend on the 4-hour. On the 1 hour, you can see that we tried to take it back overnight and then failed miserably, and starting a possible continuation pattern on the 1 hour. On the 30-minute, same thing on the 30-minute, but we don't have good slope and separation on the 30-minute. More of a consolidation. Going to the 15-minute, we are challenging the 9 EMA from below. We do have a naked cross right here. Mark this down in your journal, 63. If we get above the 9 EMA, I'd be targeting that as a target. 63 on the 15-minute. And then going to the 5-minute, but the trend itself is still down. Going to the 5-minute, you can see that we tried to get above the 9, and so far we're struggling right at the 20 here. But the trend has been, challenged, is being challenged right now, and we've got a possibility. Here's a good example of a naked cross we created it on the way up, and what do? We come down and we get below the 9 and come down and take out that naked cross right there at the 61 1/4, which we put in early in the Globex. Just keep an eye on those naked crosses. They're good targets. Okay, so taking a look at the big picture, we are still range bound. We are sitting back inside a balance. Our microcomposite VPOC on the shorter time frame and the longer time frame is up here at 65. We're trading below it. Inventory overnight is net short about 70, 80%. And we're creating a weak low, but we are in this balance. And by no means, you can see that this was a doji. Now, we did have an inside day. We did break the upward trend line on the lows and put in a lower low. So we are interrupting the one time framing up in the last couple days and possibly seeing a start of a larger rotation. But don't get your short hats on so quickly because we don't know yet. Keep an eye on the 59.50. I'm actually looking and watching the 57.75, 57 area and the range low from the other day at 58 1/4. If we break that, then I'm targeting this 52 area with the naked close and naked VPOC, and then support will come in here at the 22.50. And our downside ATR target is at 22.50.50. Our daily 20 period ATR for the full session is running 14.975. So off of the high overnight at 65.50, our downside ATR target is all the way down here, right at the bottom of value. And it would not be anything. It would be within the normal auction to take a trip. We just failed a breakout of the value. It would be nothing for us to take a trip through value and back down to the 50-50 value area low down here. Anything below that, start targeting the 44s and possibly a trip back down to the 27, which we missed by 4 ticks, and that 50% of the significant breakout candle that started this price discovery up, and that's down at the 19 1/4 area. So taking a look at the overnight session, it's a pretty boxy profile. We just shifted the VPOC down. The VPOC was up at 64.50. It is shifted down to 22.6175. Just one tick inside of the value area. The high is 65.50. Basically sitting right on top of yesterday's VPOC, and our overnight low is 59.75, one tick above yesterday's range. So we basically auctioned the lower part of the distribution from yesterday, but failed to get above price acceptance, and that's pretty significant. in terms of, do we hold below that on a retest? If we get back above it and then accept that value, we're accepting above the microcomposite VPOC and likely to move and test the value area high up here at 69 and possibly even a breakout of the 74 to a new all-time high. So that's really not, there's not a lot of information that we can get off of the overnight low. The daily upside ATR target is 74.75. So we basically have range capabilities, to test the high and break the low and test down to the 52. So we're currently trading inside of value, inside of range. We do have 30 minutes to go, so that could change. We're only a couple points off of the low, so you never know. We might get some range extension. Range overnight is 5.75. My main hypothesis is an open auction in range, a move up into the 65, possibly the 69, finding responsive sellers, and then rotating us down through range and value, break below the 58 and a quarter, and push down into this 52.75. I'm thinking we're going to get a rotational day with the downside skew on it. Areas to watch, you want to watch the 69, you want to watch the 58 and a quarter. You can use the 59, but I want to make sure that we get a true breakout. I don't want to get a false breakout and get sucked into the short and then have them rotate back up. And this was a good example of it yesterday, where we got inside a value or inside a range, and then we had this candle right here. We talked about that in that video I did last night. And basically it took out a lot of stops from people that were getting long with the break back inside of range. So you got to be careful with the false breakouts. It also probably sucked in some shorts as well and then ripped them. So I think it got two sides on that move and faked a whole bunch of people out. So hypo 1, open auction in range, move up, find responsive buyers, fail to break out of value, and then rotate down to 52. Hypo 2 is an open auction in range, a move down to the 58, 57 level, maybe even down to 52 area, and then find responsive buyers and rotate us back up and start walking us back up, and basically closing somewhere between the 69 and the 74, but not actually breaking and making new all-time highs. Hypo 3 is an open auction, hold the value area low or the low of the day, push up through, chop around 69, get a push up into 74, break the 74, and go and put in a new all-time high and finish this move to the upside. Hypo 4 is an open auction in range, failure to get above value, come down, get a strong move in the morning, chop around the 52, fail, and then push down into the 44 and the year open and the month open down near the 22.40.75. So those are my 4 main hypotheses on the ES. Just take a quick look at gold. Gold is balancing out here. The 2-day microcomposite VPOC, whoops, is down here at 85. The low overnight so far is 85.70. We're basically auctioning within this wick here. We tried to get the continuation and the break above the 90.50 that we've been looking for the breakout overnight, and it failed. And basically, we're just chopping around in the 87 and 88 area, and really not much to do. I spent most of the night in a gold trade to the long side, several of them, and I made money, but it was tough trading. I hate when gold gets stuck in sideways action, and doesn't move out of balance. If we don't hold the 85.30, I'm looking for a rotation back down to test the prior day low and back down towards the 4-day microcomposite VPOC down here at 80. Watch the 78. If we can't hold the 78, then you've got targets at 76.50 and 74. And anything below the 71, 80 area, then you're looking for the bigger move back down into the longer time frame balance, which is down here in the 57. So let's take a look at gold. That's going to complete our pre-market session. As always, trade well, trade safe, and we'll catch you on the flip side.